Ricky, that's amazing. That shark tail looks amazingly like an artificial shark tail that's being pulled through the water at a constant rate of speed. It's very unrealistic. And I think that's exactly what it was, too.
Boy, this one really let me down. The big moment when the shark is going to crash through this little seaquarium, you know, the 3D didn't work well. It never leapt, it never came off the screen. It just hit that thing and then they cut to another scene. Too bad.
One terrified you like nothing you have ever experienced. Then, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. Two, next summer, nature's most terrifying creature takes on an all-new dimension in an all-new adventure. And for the first time, the terror of Jaws will not stop at the edge of the screen. Jaws 3D. The third dimension is terror.
Acknowledge me.
So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm JEFFMAN316, your pop culture reporter. Hopefully you guys are doing okay, and hopefully this sounds all right. I haven't even had the computer on since last week, so I'm assuming everything's going to sound okay. Mic check 1 2, this on. Everybody needs to let me know if it sounds okay before I keep going. So hopefully it is. I have my own self in my ear there. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Appreciate everybody already popping up in here. Let me get the rolling comments going. So who's in here? Oh, there's Rick. He said he's back. That's cool. Hey, Rick was actually not the first one here. Look. What's up, chat? Happy Sunday. Appreciate you stopping by. Hey, it says I'm back and ready to go shark hunting. Hello, Jeff Man. Hope you're well. I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing well. We missed you, Rick. Yeah, because Gigi asked how you were doing. He says he's doing better. What's up, Dougie Fresh? And what's up, Gigi? Appreciate you stopping by already. Yep, evening everyone. What's going on? Appreciate you coming in. Anybody that's in here, make sure they throw a like up on here. How's my ankle? It's way better. It is extremely sore, but I can actually walk, and I don't have my brace on right now, so this is the first time I've been in here doing this without it on since I heard it, so hopefully it'll be okay. We're watching The Excellent. I got the wrong thing popped up down there. We're watching Jaws 3, as the scroll says. We're going to get these out of the way. We're going to do Jaws 3, and then we'll actually got to suffer through Jaws Revenge. So, actually, this is one of those guilty pleasures. Why do all the movies that are part 3 from the 80s suck so bad? Like Jaws 3, you had Smokey and the Bandit 3. They screwed that up. So, like a lot of movies that were part 3 were not good. So, I'm going to go ahead and read the description of this. Jaws 3, or Jaws 3D as it was in the theater, is from 1983. It's a PG, and it is a 1 hour and 39 minutes. And I'm not watching this on a streaming service with commercials. So I'm going to be watching it on my digital copy, but I got a Blu-ray here if you want, if that's what you want to watch. The top cast includes Dennis Quaid as Mike Brody. Bess Armstrong is Catherine Morgan, his love interest. I used to like her back then. Philip Fitzroyce comes aboard as a character, and he's played by Simon McCorkindale. And didn't that guy play Manimal on television? Louis Gossett Jr. joins the cast as Calvin Bouchard. And then we got Leah Thompson, which I think this might be her first role, is Kelly Ann. And then blah 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 blah. I don't even remember who plays the other Brody kid. I mean, yeah. Does it even say? Sean Brody's played by John Putch. What kind of name is Putch? What's up, Kenny's Movies Place? Appreciate you stopping by early. Yeah, what's up, Kenny? How you been doing? I like his avatar, good old Al Bundy. So, does anybody? I mean, this is like I said, it's a guilty pleasure. There's aspects of this movie that are pretty good, but then the 3D fucks it up. Now, I will tell you, the TV that I'm watching it on is 3D, and I've watched this movie in 3D, and it is a lot better if you can watch it in 3D. There's actually a couple parts that the 3D is pretty good, not the ending. The ending in 3D is not good, and it's not blue, red 3D, whatever the one that Vizio has. And so the Blu-ray set has it in 3D. I'm great. I danced in the rain earlier. Didn't you do that last week? How about you? Um, Here for some fun. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and show you. I've got this Jaws 3 Steelbook. I've unboxed this on the channel. I ordered the UK version or the big box set that had the same Steelbook in it, so I didn't open this one. I had ordered this separate. It's got some god awful artwork. Somebody told me I complain too much. This artwork is fucking garbage. Pardon my language. Look at this. Look at his artwork. The teeth on there are Photoshop. They're terrible. They're poor quality. And there's no scene in the movie with anybody that looks anything like that. So screw them on the steel books and people that say I can't complain. I can't complain. I paid for the damn thing. And I can't get that in the backdrop. I saw who appeared. I can't get it in the backdrop. Um, I'm so unprepared already. So yeah, hold on a second.
Say his name and he appears.
Yeah, I believe in Cody. What's going on? Say his name and he appears. Since you have a Roman shirt, I'll probably go ahead and see myself out. Well, it just because it's got yeet on it up there. Look, it says yeet. Well, this isn't just for Roman. This is for, me, because like as far as the internet goes, I'm the original tribal chief. So anybody that comes in here, you need to drop a thumbs up on the video, on the stream. I mean, so yeah, it's not just me because you know what you're supposed to do, right?
Acknowledge me.
So it's for that. But either way, it's hot as hell here too. It rained earlier. It was in the 90s here again today. You've been watching Married with Children again? Love that Al Bundy. You're in Orlando right now. Don't head to Houston until the 10th. Oh, I didn't know whether you were back or not. I knew you were in there. Love that show. Yeah, I love it too. It's hot here too. No, it was like 3 weeks ago and I didn't shower and got sick. That's not good. Jacob Fatu is your spirit animal. I love me some Jacob Fatu. He got screwed over. There is no way he should be losing the U.S. title yet. What is up with that? I will acknowledge you, though. Currently has one finger in there. Okay, everybody, have you all acknowledged me? You got to hit the thumbs up, the like on the stream.
Acknowledge me.
What did you? My wife's not said she's not acknowledging me tonight, but she has to acknowledge me tomorrow because she starts working at the same place I do. And as my boss said, well, you'll be her boss because you're everybody's boss. So that's true. There's the great and powerful Brogu. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, well, Cody acknowledged me, so you gotta.
I'm packing their lunch.
She's packing my lunch right now. And hers. So I'm gonna get this bad boy started because it's bad enough as it is. So let me get my Roku app going. Sammy will win the title. How's Sammy? Oh, you talking about the U.S. title? You think? Which title are you talking about? Cody will fight Cena, and you think Sammy's gonna fight? I almost felt Goldberg might beat Gunther at Saturday night's main event, and then Seth Rollins might cash in. All right, so I got Jaws 3 queued up, so let's get this bad boy ready to go. What do we wait for? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So, do you think Rollins is going to cash in on Cena? I don't know. So, see, and I just so you know, I had my steelbook. Did you guys see that video that I did? I bought one of those custom box set cases from Blockbuster Box Sets. He's on Facebook. So I got this hard case for the Jaws movies. There's the front cover artwork for Jaws 3D. You have to admit the cover artwork for Jaws 3 is pretty cool. And there's one of the other alternate posters. So you can fit the steel books in here. So it's one for each movie. Go back and check out that video I did where I showed that box set if you want to see it. Oh, yeah. She said, I can't piss you off or my lunch will suck.
What?
Yeah, we don't want her to spit on my sandwich.
I already fixed them. I don't put them in the fridge.
What happened last week? Well, number one, we're watching Jaws 3, and I got this awesome fish head floating towards me on the screen. Why they chose that to be the first thing, I don't know. But we had somebody got unruly in the chat, so I'll go ahead and address that now. We got 10 people here. So if you're going to be part of the community on my channel, we're not going to allow any bullying, number one, and we're not going to allow any type of threat. If you do any of that shit, even in jest, you will be asked to leave. And if you keep doing it, then you're going to do like I did last year. You're going to get booted and fucking banned, and you're going to report it to YouTube for harassment and all that other shit. We're not going to talk about that anymore. So we want a positive vibe in here tonight, and we're not going to tolerate any of that fucking bullshit. So did Sterling is running a good sale? No, I hadn't even been online today. What kind of sale is it? He supposedly sent me a box that's got cases in it and is going to send me the disc separate. Why does he do that? You're still working, so you sneak on to see the great JEFFMAN316 while you're working. Yeah, we're not putting up with that. Yeah, I still have a few of them. I had that movie Accepted, but then the Blu-ray came out. I've got that movie Balls of Fury, and that hasn't had a U.S. Blu-ray release, but I do have a foreign one. And then I've got probably 5 or 6. I had an HD DVD player, like the one that hooked to the Xbox, and a separate one. And then I slowly got rid of all of them and/or replaced them with Blu-ray. So, a lot of people say that they have the disc rot issue because of that's the 2-layer thing is the production process they use to mess up some of the regular discs that Warner Brothers had. Why, you ask? Yep, positive vibes.
I hate it here.
Why love it here?
See, that's what we said. We love it here. So there's Leah Thompson in her. Is this her first film role? Like film role? I can't remember. Good thing you're in Texas. The Lagoon is my favorite. She's so cute. See, instead of that damn fish head, I thought maybe somebody should have got clipped in this scene. It was a boat propeller. This is like that Oval Redbacher, like, was it like 100-calorie packs? So it's I try to be a little light where it's not as, it doesn't taste as good as movie theater popcorn, but I'm fat enough as it is. So. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's basically the disc rot thing because the 2 layers put together. It's got a DVD on one side and a HD DVD on the other. That technology was hot dookie to begin with. The only reason I bought it, the show Heroes, I think, was exclusive to HD DVD at the beginning. That was the only way you could get it on high definition. And I loved that show, man. I was like addicted to it. I still have my HD DVD player. I should hook it up and try. So when you say don't work at all, does the DVD side not work and the HD DVD side doesn't work? You can't get either side to work. So Cody said he was in Orlando. So this is basically like back in the day. Wasn't this supposed to be like SeaWorld down there? What city SeaWorld in? Central Control. Probably all the right moves. What year did all the right moves come out? Let's look. She got nude in that, didn't she? Like partial nudity. They list Jaws 3D first before all the right moves. Then she was in Red Dawn, The Wildlife, Back to the Future, Howard the Duck. Yeah, like I said, I bought them mainly because of that show Heroes. No, they both came out in '83. I know Jaws 3 was '83. Yeah, All the Right Moves was '83. Red Dawn was '84. The Wildlife was '84. Back to the Future was '85. Going Undercover was '85. Space Camp. You remember Casual Sex? That was a good movie. So how old was she in this? Yeah, I love The Wildlife. I was glad that finally got a Blu-ray release. I had the like Warner Archive DVD for a while, like Burn on Demand. I have one where the HD DVD side doesn't work, but the DVD side works. Huh. Louis Gossett Jr., man. I liked him back in the day. He was a badass. He's in here. Supposed to be like he's from Louisiana. And here's Dennis Quaid, who they said basically was on cocaine the whole movie. You love Wild Things, Denise Richards. Mhm. I always thought he looked really awkward when he gets on this jet ski thing. He doesn't start out too good. He was wobbling a little bit. Maybe it was all the cocaine he was on. You got a Dr. Pepper? I got a rum again. Cheers. Ooh, I made that a little stiff. Hmm. Oh, wait a minute. I made it a little stiff.
That's
And
what.
if you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
Shamu. I remember they said that Bess Armstrong here, is that her name? Took this role really seriously. She went down there to SeaWorld and trained with them and everything. Yeah, she was. I thought she was really fine at the beginning. Um, she had a little bit of work done, and I don't know. To me, it messed her. I don't like. I'm more of a natural guy. When they start tinkering with themselves with their nose and boobs and shit, I don't like it. Ride 'em, cowgirl. That's pretty cool. I'd love to do that. And I didn't mind her character here. Why they like totally switched it up in Jaws Revenge, I don't know. I think they should have had both of them when they moved to do some research or some shit. Why did they have to like just forget this movie ever happened? That's stupid. At least this one is sort of continuing off from the first two. Yeah, I know. Maybe I should have some liposuction. But other than that, I don't like people when they usually what happens is they go too far or they do it and they don't like it enough and they want to do more and more and more and then it gets worse as you go. So I like au natural too. Are you a good boy? Yesterday you bought some cheese flavored popcorn and tried to eat some today and there's so much cheese on it I can't eat it. Really? I usually get those little uh whatever you can call it, bottles, whatever, containers of flavors, like a Dollar General for like a dollar and a quarter. And I can take it in the movie with me, and then I put some on this, and then I'll sprinkle like a little white cheddar or something on it, especially if I'm eating this low calorie popcorn. Exactly. Did you see Megan too? I didn't say it was shit. I knew it was different going in, so it didn't bother me as much. But it is definitely not a horror movie. It's got a couple kills in it, but it's not a horror movie. It's more sci-fi. But I thought it was kind of fun. Not as good as the original one though. And I've heard 28 years later is kind of slow. I think it was Cody said that. So I'll wait and see that. There's so many movies coming up that I want to see. So I'll wait and see that streaming or buy it. I think it's a steelbook coming out. Um, like I want to see, I saw Megan. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go see Jurassic World. That just doesn't look good to me. It just looks like the same bullshit all over again. So, but I'm going to go see Superman, and then I want to see I Know What You Did Last Summer, and then I want to see Fantastic Four. Looks really good. Every trailer I see for Fantastic Four makes it look even better. I didn't even check. I can look if you want. Hold on a second. Gonna try to go see Megan this week. Yeah, I think you'll like it as long as you know it's sci-fi going into it and it's not a horror movie. I redeemed that. So this dude's down there under the water. I like that you can hear the shark biting. This kill wasn't bad. And I remember watching this on HBO when I was younger. But that looks pretty wicked in 3D. I'll just tell you that shot there looks pretty good when it's in actual 3D. This Fandango at home bullshit. Like I liked it when it was a voodoo. And I could just type voodoo. I don't think I have an app for that yet. So lethal, lethal, lethal. It's 150 minutes. So I don't think it is. How long is the Oh, actually, I've got both. I think it redeems for both of them. I've got both of them in 4K, and I only bought the one steelbook, so it looks like it redeemed. Like I got the director's cut in 4K as well, so it looks like it's got both. Yeah, I mean, if you, I would say, yeah, I gave it a soft thumbs up. It's pretty good, but I mean, I wouldn't beg people to go see it. I've got butt for days, but it's my best asset, hands down. It's just so ridiculous. If you're gonna, I always tell a woman, if you're gonna get your boobs done, don't. They always go too large, to where they look unnaturally uncomfortable. I think I want to see Superman though. It's enough about it that looks interesting. Then I want to see the direction that he's going to take the DCU in. So I think I'm going to go see it. Give him a chance. It's got way too many characters in it. I mean, you don't need Guy Gardner, Hawk Girl, Luther, Ultraman, Mr. Terrific. You got Crypto in there. He's fighting that big kaiju creature. There's too much shit in it. You got the engineer. I don't know. Ain't nothing more worse than a crooked boob. Oh, I saw one woman that almost looked square. Does she have them removed? I love Lethal Weapon. I've already watched it. Hadn't seen it in a while. So if somebody said if Die Hard's a Christmas movie, Lethal Weapon has to be a Christmas movie. I don't think so. There's not enough references to Christmas other than the beginning and end, like the music. Yeah, I still got it. I think I got it laying over there. I got to wash it so I can wear it again. You're a little self-conscious about your chest. I told you looked hot, man. You got nothing to worry about. No problem. I got to learn how to use the keyboard better on this Mac. The new Conjuring, are you going to see it? I don't know yet. I skipped the third one. Is that the last one in the theaters? I'm glad I did. I didn't like it as much, and I watched it at home. I don't know. This one looks a little better, maybe. Yeah, some of the CGI looks wonky, but they said they fixed some of the FX shots. This kill in Jaws 3 always baffled me. Like they're out there at night trying to steal those shells. Why not show some of the kill or something? I mean, I don't know. Oh, you get one of those pussy willows. Is that what that thing's called? Yep, that's usually what happens. I mean, it's got Christmas music throughout. It's a Christmas party. They talk about Christmas, Christmas references. He says ho ho ho. It snows. The beginning music, end music, everything in the middle. It's got a lot of Christmas references. So if you haven't watched that on the channel, I did a video of why Die Hard is a Christmas movie. You should watch that video. What? So it costs more to get a crooked boot? I'd have fucking sued the dude. Who wants to walk through life with a crooked tit? Oh, yummy. That's good. I'd sue him. Do you like lagoons? Is is that is lagoons code for something? Is that what women called if they were a squirter back then? We was talking about those boobs.
Tits. Hooah!
Gigi, you put any of your videos up? I should do some videos where I rate women's fake boobs. Too bad you can't show them on YouTube. Oh, they're having a serious moment here where he's talking about whether he's getting his job or not. Venezuela. Yeah. So, like I said, why couldn't they have it to where it was Jamaica and then that's where they went in the next movie? Just a short year and a half. Like, why is he going to that anyway? I never understood that. You're hoarding again? Don't be a hoarder. You could do one of those TV shows about hoarding. Oh, she's happy for him. Yeah, of course. I mean, I think women get those opinions because of the way men react and stuff. Uh-oh. She's like, I already have a bikini under here. He can't get no action. Yeah, but I'm supposed to be selling shit for him. You say you don't screw? Do I swim? Oh, swim with friends? I thought you said you don't screw with friends. She can work on his fear. She said, come on now. There's all kinds of wetness. Let's get wet together. These boots were made for swimming. Come on in. Where are these dudes at? Are they in the lagoon? I don't remember. I'm eating some of your favorite, Cody. I went down to Dollar General and got a $1 bag today. At least this movie has some kills in it. Jaws Revenge. Dude, if you go back and look at it, man, that's pretty. It doesn't have a lot of kills in it. I think based on the tracking number, Cody, that he gave me, I was already supposed to get some stuff from him. I haven't gotten it. Yep, come on in. That's what she said. I'll be late though. I'll do it anyway.
That's what. If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
How are you hiding behind a tree that's like, there's no way we'd be in disguise. hiding behind a tree or whatever you want to call it. She got him in the water. The power of the nookie. Never underestimate the power of the nookie. His voice, that disguise, I mean, trying to disguise his voice sounds, you can already tell it's him. I mean, he didn't even sound different. And why would a woman, who would say turkeys? That's about as cheesy as you can get. He's like, I'm in my jockey shorts. Well, they already had it planned. Cargill was going to get the shot at SummerSlam no matter what. So, who would you rather beat? I thought it was stupid. King of the Ring is supposed to push people. Why? All the finalists for the King of the Ring were people that had already fought for the world title, not just finalists, the semifinalists. Don't want Ripley again. So, what show is Cargill on? Is she going to fight Tiffany? You might get you might get Stephanie or Perez or Ripley against Io then. So remember, you got 2 titles. So is Cargill going to go after Tiffany? Yeah, I think heel Cody's incoming. If he loses at SummerSlam, or that might be how he wins, I wouldn't be surprised if Cody didn't cheat to win at SummerSlam. I don't know. Do you think they got to keep the belt on Cena all the way to that Saturday night's main event at the end? I mean, it'd be kind of. I know wrestling is scripted, but wouldn't that be a little too convenient to have him hold it all the way into the end? You know he's going to lose it because you don't want him to take it away with him. Well, here's what they should do, and this will appease you. They should have Cargill beat Tiffany, and before she can even get out of the ring, Naomi attacks her, puts a beat down on her, and cashes in and wins the belt. Then you can have Naomi and Cargill feud. They might push him a little bit now. That might have been the test to see how he did, and he actually did a pretty decent job wrestling. Yeah, people are when they tend to do that. They tend to cheer the heels now. Like they were cheering Cena at Night of Champions. What's everybody busting on that match for? I thought that match with Cena and Punk was actually good, especially with all the interference at the end. I thought that was a damn good match for somebody as old as Cena. The Cody Randy Orton match was excellent though, and the Cody Jey Uso match was really good too, leading up to that. That's not happening. They're married in real life, and if she goes, he'll go. He ain't gonna resign if they get rid of her. Yeah, I think Finn will get pushed a little bit. Um, I think the Wyatt Six will win the tag titles. Hey, that's what I just said earlier. That Gunther will be Goldberg and Seth will cash in. That way, Gunther Goldberg can win in his last match and win another title, and then Seth will cash in. Who's annoying? Oh, Scarlett? What's annoying about her? She's one that got her tits done too big. You remember when you were a teenager, I would watch old wrestling shows that had wrestled like Junkyard Dog, Road Warriors, and Nature Boy Ric Flair. Yeah, that was back. I loved the NWA back in the day when Sting was on there. Hey, I was watching a interview with Eric Bischoff. Hey, Cody, have you ever heard his story? He claims that Hogan called him out to California while he was filming Santa with Muscles or whatever that movie was, and told him that he had turned down turning heel, and that he had changed his mind and pitched it to him. Said who's going to be the third man? Dude, that's some horse shit. You know what happened? Bischoff had convinced Sting to finally go heel. Hogan was like not over anymore. Nobody wanted to see that shit. And as soon as he knew that there was going to be a third man, he wanted to go ahead and take that. He wanted to take that shine himself so that somebody else couldn't get it, to make himself relevant again. That was like basically creative control all over again. I don't know. Maybe. That would be kind of smart. Yeah, I know he's been working with DDP. I need to fucking work with DDP. Call DDP and tell him come make a test case out of me. I need some positively Page. I need him to help me with my positive motivation mentally and physically. Kind of burned out. This is that underwater vessel that looks like so bad in the shots they do underwater in 3D. I think this is the shot coming up right here, the worst one in the whole movie. Let's see. I wouldn't mind being in one of those submersible things, especially with the dolphins all around you. That'd be kind of cool. Here it comes. Here it comes. The worst shot in the movie. It's when it turns. It's when it turns, not this one. Here it is. Half of the shit disappears on the green screen. The Jaws 3 soundtrack is pretty good. I own it. It's got some really good music. That opening fanfare kind of music is good. Hey, look, you ever like open up like your feed on one of the like apps like Instagram or whatever, and you get a video and you're like, I don't have any clue why this is popping up. Look at this thing, it's popping up for me. Look at this. Well, I mean, number one, the clean water is fine, but why did it pop up on my stream? And I can't focus on the water. What's going on? Why is that? Why is that on my feed? What have I been watching? That's just weird. It's in the filtration pipe, if you remember. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. What have you recently watched, Gigi? Yeah, I know she's beautiful, but why did it show up on my feed? I don't know, Married with Children. I don't know why that she randomly popped up, and why I needed to see about her filtering water. That's just weird. Hey, did I drop my M&Ms? Yeah. Uh-oh, the mascot's here. Whoa, you see her jump? She jumped. You want to talk to him? You want to talk to him? You talk to him? Hmm? Where's she looking? Look. Oh, oh, she got scared. You doing okay? We've had some storms, and she's been really scared today. Oh, oh, little girl scared? You okay? Hmm? What you doing? Hmm? What you doing? You okay? What you doing? Oh, give me a second. She's scared. You doing okay? Hmm? What you doing? Hmm? She's scared. She loves me. Leave her alone. You've been binging the nanny. Oh my god, my wife was watching that a minute ago, and it was it last night or earlier today? And she was talking about how she can't stand her voice. Somebody said they were watching the nanny. Remember that? I don't. Was that last night it was on, or was that today during that? She loves me. She said they didn't like me. She was trying to scare. She just scared. I don't know what she was scared of, that light maybe or something. Some noise scared her. But nah, she normally just sits here and looks right at me when just sit there and let me rub on her ear. She's really nervous. We had several thunderstorms, and the whole time it was storming, she was jumpy and or would freeze and just get over in the corner, and she wanted us to like hold her. My mom had a dog. It was the same way. Hey, here you go. The shark is chasing after them, and they're riding the damn um, dolphins. You're about to restart. I Know What You Did Last Summer on Netflix is leaving tomorrow. That's one of the things I have trouble about Netflix. Their movies leave too quick. Yeah, I think she's got pink on both hands. I told her not to get too weird with her starting to work, to just try them all one color. Dennis Quaid was like, "What is that? I'm so high on cocaine, I don't know what's going on." We're having dinner here. Here. Here, I say, boy, we're having dinner here. That ain't gonna prove anything, though. Did they get it on video? What about the surveillance? What's up, Paula? Is anybody going to go see the new reboot of I Know What You Did Last Summer? I kind of want to see it. I didn't at first, but now it's kind of looking a little bit better every time I see one of the trailers. I told her not to like do any kind of weird patterns or anything on there. She's in customer service, so but she wanted to do something different other than just like a plain Jane color. So I like the colors she picked. Well, what's the next movie you guys want to go see then? She'll be the envy of the others because they know that she's with me, the president. So yeah, what movies are you guys gonna go see? Like Kenny, what's the next one you want to go see? Cody, you gonna go see Superman? You're not gonna go see Jurassic World? That just looks like a bunch of rehash shit to me. I appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you smash the like button on the stream. She's trying to talk him into getting the shark alive. Alive. Hey, I saw an announcement. Dogma's getting 4K from Umbrella. So they're not letting a domestic company do it. Yeah, I know the first trailer I saw did look cheesy, but the last one I saw looked pretty decent. I just figured it would be like a bunch of just rent cycle repeat shit from the other ones. Yeah, I mean, I don't. That's what I was thinking. I don't know if I want to see it or not. So is that guy? I didn't look it up. Is that the guy who played Manimal? Talk about a damn cheesy ass show. I'm looking him up. Simon McCorkindale. What kind of fucking name is that? When did Manimal come out? Does anybody know? We can't take grenades down there. Manimal, Jonathan Chase, 8 episodes. That show only had 8 episodes. I remember that thing like it was way more than 8 episodes. Damn. Hey, and he was in an episode of Nightman as the same character from Manimal. Everything's all out of focus and shit because of that bad 3D camera and all that damn chain smoking that he's doing. It's probably to cover up of all the cocaine he was on. Well, I just seen him do an interview. He doesn't have the rights back, just so you know. He personally doesn't. I saw the interview he did. It's that woman, some woman in her production company got a rights to about 10 different Dimension films, and that was one of them. And then he contacted her about getting it restored, and she was going to contact him or something like that. They're working together, but he didn't get the rights back. He tried to buy them back from them multiple times, and once he said Affleck loaned him some money, and they offered like $500,000, and they wouldn't sell it to him. But she got it within a batch of movies, he said, and then she approached him about working with her to remaster it. So he still doesn't own it, but he's getting to work on it. Hell yeah, I remember Automan. I bought the Automan DVD same time I bought Manimal. How many seasons did Automan have? Did it only have one? basically one season. Had Desi Arnaz Jr. was the main human actor, like character. I mean, so basically, Lucy and Desi's son. I need to watch that. I didn't realize Manimal was only 8 episodes. I got to go back and watch that shit. We should have a Manimal. Um, we should binge watch Manimal on here. Can you stream Manimal anywhere? I know I've got the DVDs. Damn, all the shit from back then. I'm gonna do like a remembering video soon of something I ended up finishing a collection of Greatest American Hero. You remember that? What is this picture you sent me from, Cody? Is that behind the scenes from that movie you were doing? That's some 80s shit right there, man. The 80s ruled. Hey, I got this nostalgia thing that it pops up on Instagram. Do you remember a show called Roomies from 1987? It starred Corey Haim and Burt Young. It was only 8 episodes. Roomies. Can you even buy that? There's a Roommates. I don't see it. Desi was the shit. You talking about the dad? Babaloo. They try to mix some real footage into the shark right there. It looked cheesy. It don't even look like same size shark. Here's some of that Jaws 3D / Friday the 13th 3D with the crossbow action. Remember when Jason shot that gun? Everybody's shooting guns in 3D. Here it comes. He can't go down with one barrel. He can't. Not with one barrel. She tagged him. Or whatever that was. I don't know. Most of them, they didn't give them a lot of chance to get ratings back then. Look at the cast for a 1996 Townies sitcom on ABC. Was that a movie? Townies. Holy shit, I see already. Is that no way? No way that's him. That's fucking Bill Burr on that thing. Look at this picture of Bill Burr with hair. See if I can get it where you can zoom in on it. Look at that shit. Look at Bill Burr there with that hair. I don't remember that show at all. Molly Ringwald, Jenna Elfman, Laura Graham, Ron Livingston, Bill Burr. Damn. Billy Burr. Good old Billy Burr. Can you buy that show? I need that. That needs to be in my collection. Whoever you are, it's off limits. It's off. I don't see it. You can't buy that shit. Berta from 2.5 Men. That's cool. Man, we need to get somebody to bootleg that shit. What if you can download it anywhere? He thought he was a manimal. Can you get it on YouTube? If you can, that means I can download it. How many episodes was it? Townie's TV show. Somebody's got season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Somebody's got 15 episodes from 1996. Is it only that one season? If it is, dude, I'll download that shit. It will be mine. Wonder what the quality is. I'll have to check it out. Thanks for letting me know about that, man. That's awesome. Yep. You remember that dude from Storage Wars? Yep. All right, I bookmarked it. I'll check it out later. Why isn't that shit on Blu-ray or DVD with all those people in there? I never heard of it. Where was I? I had been married 1 year, so probably wasn't watching a lot of that stuff. Ahoy, mateys. A lot of kids there. Where the did you guys get the 4K of this Jaws 3 and did it upset you guys about the AI used to fix those crowds and shit? It was only in a couple shots. It didn't bother me much. Of course, it's annoying, but it's the best a movie will ever look. So even back in the day when I was watching this shit, they kept talking about the filtration pipe, and I'm like, all right, they didn't already mention it like twice, so there's some shit in the filtration pipe. Go look in it. Move the fish. They got new episodes of that shit. You know, even though now everybody already knows the shit is staged. So you went from all that to that fucking. It'll sound like its music is like Dukes of Hazzard style music here. What in the hell, man? Why are they playing that shit? Got a damn pig person dressed up as a pig dancing. What does this have to do with anything? The silver bullets. Yeah, you guys way too excited. Look at that damn camera, man. How big that shit is. Oh, Leah Thompson was one of those ones dancing out there. Let's ride the bumper boats. Oh, this is when she gets scraped by the other shark. Well, the first shark. Then they find out it's the second shark. Hey, Cody, if any of you guys on here talking about wrestling, they're saying they may consider doing Ripley versus Io Sky at Evolution. Well, what's going to be the match at SummerSlam then? Oh, there's that cheesy fake eel or whatever the shit it is. Yeah, so did I. Bumper cars, bumper boats, all that stuff. Let's zoom in on this tentacle so you can make it look like it's a 3D penis coming at you. Back to nerd talk. Everything on here is fucking nerd talk. About what's really going on. Are we just bumping uglies or are we going to stay together? I love this. I've never been that close to a dolphin or an orca or whatever. It'd be cool to feed one of those. They got it in the tank without telling her. Well, if the two of them are standing there and they knew about it, why wouldn't they have immediately paid Cher to come and look? Bumping uglies. That's a pretty decent fake shark they got there. But it's way smaller than what the shark looked when it was out there like chasing people. Would it really died that quick? You haven't heard that in a long time? Bumping uglies. Oh, Fitzroy's. So that would be like big news right now. It'd be like all over the internet immediately. Like they got a shark in captivity and they fucking killed it within the first day. Photograph it now. Yep. What was for dinner? I had some burritos for dinner. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do all that normal YouTube stuff. He doesn't understand the concept of bumper boats. He's telling them to go away. So they killed the baby. How did the mother know that? Or is the mother just like, well, I haven't seen my baby in a while, so I'm going to go come out of this fucking filtration pipe and I'm going to find out what's been going on. This is when that dude's head floats by the window, right? Here it comes. This is to me a big rip off of the like the scene from Jaws, the first one when that guy's head comes up out of the window. Look, that girl pushes that other girl right up against the glass. You had 2 tacos, chicken and guacamole. I'm on a diet, but drinking beer. Is it light beer? Is it light beer from Miller? Everything you wanted in a beer, everything you wanted, was it you wanted in a taste of beer and less? I don't remember what the fucking commercial was back in the day. Dude, that's the fakest mustache ever. He's over at Fake Heaven. You had a tuna and cheese hoagie with Pepsi. When I do chicken salad or tuna salad, I like to toast it and melt the cheese on it. Hey, since most of you guys are the regulars that are here, if I was to change the start time of the lives and do it at 9 o'clock my time, would it be all right with you guys? Because with both of us working and her having to go in a little bit earlier than me, and then which means I got to go in earlier if we ride together. It would be better if I could get these streams over with a little bit earlier. If I started at 9 my time and went to 11, the West Coast, that would be 6 to 9, 6 to 8. Would that work? So you're saying, yeah, it'd be all right if I did 9 o'clock? I might start at 9 o'clock next weekend and see if it works. 9 o'clock my time, East Coast. Yeah, I know. Talking about that made me almost hungry again. Too bad I'm trying to save a little bit of my snacks for the end. I don't want to eat them all at once. I got some M&Ms and some gummies left. So you all right with that? I might try it one week and see how it goes. It's just really difficult if these things last and then we get to talking and bullshitting like sometimes maybe like 1 out of every 3 we spill over, and then I'm dude, it's like 12:30 something to 1 before I get off here. By the time I go to bed it's 1, and I usually have to get up at 6. It's just tough sometimes. Miller Lite kind of developed a drinking problem, so I need to cut back. I like Michelob Ultra and Miller Lite. That's the 2 that I drink most of the time if I'm drinking a beer. So here's that shark is in the filtration pipe. Here's the problem with it. Sharks can't swim backwards. So if it's in the pipe, how's it going to get out unless the pumping of the water pushes it out? She's like, I can't. I got shit in my pants. See, that shark can't swim backwards. "35 feet in length." You don't drink Pepsi and hot tea. Anybody drink Pepsi with milk in it? Like Laverne did on Laverne and Shirley? You talking about the damn shark's mother? Or is he talking about a mother of a shark? Inside the park. Here comes one big mother of a shark. You tried that once, yuck. I don't think I would like it either. I don't even think I would want to try it. I always thought this scene was kind of cool, like looking in. You love tuna? That was my Subway order, or when I'd make tuna melts or tuna patties. I'm hungry now. It's been a long time since I had Subway's tuna. I usually make my like tuna salad myself. I love chicken salad a lot more than tuna salad. This is when he goes crazy. This is when he goes, it's a good thing I am on cocaine because I can run around like crazy and yelling and screaming and people will think I'm normal. Here he comes, he's getting bumped. It's bumper boats. What the fuck you think's gonna happen? Oh, he dumps all that popcorn. Look at all that wasted popcorn. Look at that sex machine right there. Gary punched him. He knocked him down and then drags him out of the water. I love that. He can't. He crashes a damn buggy, cart, whatever he was on. Wonder if that was real. If that was a blooper. You just love tuna. I love how fast this damn shark goes behind this boat here. Look at them dudes in the mud hole. He gonna get them fired out here. You getting ready to get your ass eat out here if you don't get these motherfuckers out of the water. He's like, let me throw you in the water to get them out of the water. You do? Like, what do you make with tuna? Yeah, give me some ideas. What do you put in it? There's something back there. What do you think it is? You think it's like a dude in Cashapp? Duty! No, it's a shark, dumbass. I still think he should have ate one of these bitches right here. There's no way you got all these people in the water and it doesn't eat somebody. Come on now. I'd have just loved it to come up and snatch one of them. Dude, look how slow that shark was going, and then look how fast it would have to be going to keep up with them. Would that water be that deep right there near the entrance? I mean, near the shore? It should have come up munched on one of them. Come on now. Shark's like, shit. I just missed it. Why would you stand up in the bumper boats like a bunch of morons? Dude, I'd love that with some sweet corn in it. That'd be good. Yummy. What's up, Frank? We're watching Jaws 3. We're at the point where they're in the bumper boats and the shark comes up and gives Leah Thompson a nice little kiss. Listen to you while you work. What kind of work you having to do tonight, man? Hey, I saw your video about your mother, so I'm sorry I didn't respond to it. So I know it was tough, the situation you're in, but I'm sorry about your loss. So I'm like you. If you ever need to talk about anything, man, you know you can contact me. Gigi and everybody in the chat's talking about how they make tuna salad. Kenny says, hey, Frank. Hey, Frank, I saw where you posted that picture where you got that, was it Talk to Me, that big second sight box? If I don't really want the book, is there any reason to buy that if I already have the Umbrella 4K set? I'm trying not to double dip as much. Yeah, you know it. Frank's one of the nicest guys that I've met on YouTube, so that's kind of cool. I kind of wish we some of these people I meet on here that I didn't live on the East Coast. It seems like everybody that I know lives far away where we can never easily meet up and do something together. The Brody boy's having one of their moments. He's leaving. So anybody out there who's got any personal issues or whatever, Frank posts some pretty good videos about um, mental health and stuff like that. So check out his channel and watch some of that stuff because it makes you realize that a lot of the stuff you're going through, that a lot of it's other people out there is going through it as well, and that you're never really alone, even though you think you are. I've thought that way before myself, but there's always somebody to talk to. So never think that it is that you don't have anybody. We offer like EAP, employee assistance at work, because if you don't want to talk to somebody because you're embarrassed and you want it to be anonymous or whatever, we give our employees a way to do that as well. Yep. It feels like it sometimes, even when you got people with you, but you're not. Don't get lost in your own thoughts. I've told somebody that before. I mean, I've just not to dig too deep into that, but um, in my position, president of the company, everybody looks up to me, and I don't really have anybody to talk to about my problems. So it can weigh on you pretty easily or whatever. You need to make sure you got some way to escape. I think part of the reason I'm like Frank, part of the reason I do YouTube and watch movies and stuff is to be able to escape where you don't have to your mind isn't always occupied with the things you believe to be important, and you maybe can focus on some of the other stuff. Well, I might not get it then because I don't know that I'm gonna pay all that money just to get a book. Gigi says, "Howdy, Frank." I did watch The Nice Guys. I just got that, and that was a really good transfer. I was pissed that the Warner disc didn't have like any good special features on it or stuff when they got released. I think they do a half-ass job of their releases on 4K sometimes. Like they did that Vacation reboot movie, Game Night, that where they don't put any effort into it whatsoever. Even the print of the slipcover looked second rate. Yep. I know you guys don't 100% know me personally, but if anybody wants to chat with me, that's why my social media. I chat with quite a few of you guys, even though I don't have a ton of followers. A lot of people chat with me on Instagram Messenger, so hit me up on there, and I can chat with you guys about anything. A lot of people don't talk about their problems because they think they're not important or that everybody else is going through stuff that's way worse. But I will tell you this, it doesn't matter how anything can weigh on you over time and make you feel like it's like you're alone in the world. So Frank is trying to get some work done by listening to me ramble. Yeah, everybody tries to find their own crutch, and sometimes just be careful with that, Gigi. I've tried to cut back on mine. I did that quite a bit. I find when I'm so busy with working at home that sometimes I can't turn my mind off unless I'm watching a movie. If I'm sitting there or even trying to sleep sometimes, like I can't turn my mind off, like I'm always thinking about something. And it gets stressful after a while. So I think that's another reason I like movies so much is I like to just turn them on and kind of get lost in movies. Even if it's something as cheesy as Jaws 3 and the shitty AI that they did for the 4K. Shit's getting serious now in this movie, man, because they got to go down there and get this mother shark. And this is when one of the best kills of the franchise, I think, happens when old Fitzroyce gets eaten. Everybody automatically picks Quint as the best kill in the Jaws franchise. Do you guys think that Quint is the best one? I really, really like that kill with a guy in the boat about in the middle of Jaws, where he comes up from the side and bites him and pulls him down, and then you see far off him screaming and wailing in the background, and then you see his leg bitten off and floating to the bottom. I think that's a really good kill, man. I don't know if it's as good as Quint, but it's pretty damn close. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You got to find something to occupy your mind. He's like, because I'm going to turn into the manimal. He'll be in the control room. He's got to get away. Tuna patties. You know, what else did this Bess Armstrong, what else did she star in back in the day? She was in High Road to China. Who was in High Road to China? Tom Selleck. I don't remember that movie. She's done some TV stuff. That's what you said, High Road to China. Is that available on Blu-ray? I haven't seen High Road to China in a long time. That came out the same year as Jaws 3D. She was in Nothing in Common. That's that movie with Tom Hanks and Jackie Gleason. She was in that movie Second Sight that had John Larroquette and Bronson Pinchot. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yep. So now, High Road to China. Can you buy that? Is that a? Can you get that on Blu-ray? It's one of those ones like you can get a foreign Spanish one, which I've bought quite a few of because it's actually has English language, and you can turn the subtitles off. I might have to think about try to get one of those. And then you got there's its own DVD. Huh. And what was the other movie you said? All right, I've got the DVD of Nothing in Common. Is there a Blu-ray of Nothing in Common? Do I? That Blu-ray looks out of print. Do I have that on Blu-ray? I don't remember. I might have that. I have to look. I know I got the DVD because I remember finding the DVD a long time ago in like the Goodwill or whatever. I'm gonna have to check that out. Nothing in Common. Well, I can always look at my um, Amazon orders. Here comes the shark. I do own Nothing in Common in Blu-ray because Amazon says I ordered it back in 2023. So whatever company that made that, if that's what company made that? Image Entertainment. So that's probably not up here with me. That's probably down in the basement. I need to watch that. Maybe I'll watch it. I got an extra day off. All you guys off for 4th of July, I'm assuming. All right, so just so you guys know, I'll say it again during this. I'm going to start the stream an hour early next week. We're going to go from 9 to 11. And I'll spill over if I have to. But that way, at least I'm spilling over from 11 to 12, not from 12 to 1. This is the part, this is one of the kills, like I said, that I like. Cella Ward was hot back in the day, man. This is where his line breaks, right? And he gets in the shark's mouth and you hear him crunching him. I remember when I was seeing this in the theater when I was young. So I'd have been, what, 12? I remember watching this with my dad. I thought that kill was like, the sound of the shark crunching on him grossed me out. Yeah, Cella Ward, man. Man, the 80s had some hot actresses that were just. What else was she in? We go off on a tangent here. She was in Independence Day. Resurgence, Gone Girl. Yeah, I know it sucks. I've got something. I'm not. Oh my. Um, I'm not going through it, but my dad's that way. He's estranged from his brother, and they haven't talked since my grandfather died. So, Cella Ward was in The Fugitive. She was in Steel Justice. Hello Again. Not a ton of movies. Skipped a lot of years. She was in Runaway Bride. Everybody give each other virtual hugs tonight. Dirty Dancing, Havana Nights. Oh, I remember her being in The Day After Tomorrow. I remember her in that. She must have stopped and had some kids or something. You gotta be careful down there. Being underwater like that, man. I've never scuba dived, so I haven't been underwater for that long. That would just freak me out, I think. Sisters? I don't remember. The name sounds familiar, but I don't remember the show. Sisters? That's cool, man. We're coming up some obscure TV shows and movies and stuff. Hello, Governor. Governor. No, sir, man. He got eaten. He got eaten alive. He's just like the stinking mayor in the first one. How did that mayor still have a job in Jaws 2? Oh, this dude's so upset. Jeff, gotta have you on my podcast sometime. That'd be cool. Let's do it, brother. Let's do it, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. Just ask me and I'll be on there. Pick a good topic. Something that you know I would be good at talking about. You know, I was supposed to do somebody's stream the Monday after, like last Monday, and I skipped it because of the shenanigans that was going on with that other person that was threatening in my chat because I didn't want. I blocked them and then I reported them YouTube. And if that person then tried to come talk to me, I didn't want to show up on somebody's stream and then have that person find me and talk about me. This week where you're celebrating Jaws, that's cool. That's cool. I got my Jaws popcorn bucket, the big order in that one person helped me get. I need to do a video of that talking about that Chinese one versus the real one. And there's the gate opening up. Release the hounds. Miraculous, the shark that can swim backwards. My ankle's starting to hurt a little bit. They need a better system to tell somebody to get out of the water. Pull on that cord. Get him up. Get him up. This shark's so big it can swim backwards. Oh, it's growling just like in Jaws Revenge. Holy shit. That shark doesn't look that bad. It looks a little stiff. Oh.
That's what. If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
Them damn dolphins. They distracted her, the mother, long enough for them to get by. You know, technically, if the 3D had been good, is this movie really that bad compared to some other shark movies? No, it wasn't you. It was the other person. I didn't want to jeopardize somebody else's channel and stream by, if I blocked them and YouTube contacted them and told them that I reported them, I didn't want them to try to talk to me to get me to rescind it or to figure out what went on. And I didn't want them to come looking for me on somebody else's channel because it was the very next day. So I went ahead and just dropped off, and I promised them I would do it again another day. Plus, dude, after all that, I just really wasn't feeling up to talking on YouTube Live. So you didn't cause anything. It was the other person. Don't blame yourself. Out already? Hell yeah. How'd you get out early? That's what he just said. How the hell did you get loose? Good job getting out early, man.
Golf clap. Golf clap.
Now, why would the hatch open up into the control room where all the computer equipment is? DJ plays favorites. Hello. What's going on? What favorites are you playing? We're playing Jaws 3 here. The third dimension is terror. Let them out. They're all free. Run away. Music requests. I want some something old school from the 80s. Oh, and movies. Oh, the greatest shark graphic in the history of shark graphics is a very two-dimensional shark bust through to try to look 3D through some glass. That shark's like, hello, governor. And it just, the worst effect ever. Even that, I was telling you earlier, I've watched this in 3D. And some of the effects look good. That doesn't. That still looks like shit. Hell, dude, I was just listening to 38 Special yesterday on the way to the movie. Back where you belong. That's a good song. Bought the Monkey 4K and Blu-ray and Novocaine 4K and Blu-ray and Minecraft. I didn't buy Minecraft. The Monkey 4K, the Monkey is pretty good. I was just, that right there, that kill with that shark biting down on that guy, that's a good kill. I didn't enjoy the Monkey the second time as much as I did the first time. I really like Novocaine though. And I tried to watch, oh my God. I tried to watch Minecraft when Jack Black was running around looking like that dog in the Minecraft world. I turned it off. That shit was so, I don't know, man. That movie was so cheesy. I just couldn't get past it. What was the other 38 Special song I was listening to? Bring up my playlist. The standards. Hold on loosely. Caught up in you. It was some other one. I can't remember the other one. Just listening to it. The chat is actually on live because remember I told you I was gonna watch and watch every commercial, but I saw it. Yeah, well, if I bring it up on the screen or on the side, it's on there. I couldn't see it for some reason. What happens is I couldn't see it until it actually posted. Right after the stream, I couldn't go back and see the comments. But yeah, afterwards you could. No, don't redo Jaws. It'll be CGI, AI, and it'll be wonky and it won't be good. All of the little nuances and shit make Jaws what it is. And here's the explosion. Boom. I like that other than like you got the shark's teeth and shit. I can't remember. Do you see pieces of Fitzroy's come out of that shark? I can't remember. I'm not watching it in 3D right now, but yeah, you can get it in 3D. Does this 4K have the 3D disc in it? Yep. If you get the 4K disc, it even comes as a bonus feature, Jaws 3D. This TV that I'm watching on, I can watch it in 3D. So I have my PlayStation 3 still hooked to it as my DVD Blu-ray player, and you can watch 3D. I can watch 3D movies with it. Oh yeah, I love all that stuff. That's what I grew up listening to, man. Well, not really grew up. My dad, I listened to 50s, 60s, 70s, but then when I got, you know, into junior high and high school, yeah, those were the ones I listened to. Don't forget to bite down on it. Yep, chomp the like button. You were just tripping because of what happened to Bizarro or Cara people. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. I'd rather you be protective of yourself than not. This is also a really shitty graphic here of those dolphins, like overlay on the side of the screen with that overly happy music playing in the background. I don't know that we need that. That was kind of a cheesy way to end. Yeah, he's pretty big motherfucker. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that group because you got what? Which one of the is it? Tonga Loa? I done got all the Tongas mixed up. One of them is still out hurt. The good one. The one that returned is the one that was shit. You're gonna have that group having like 5 members again. Yeah, I like the Air Supply too. Yeah, that's not what he's going by though. What is he going by? I forget what name they're giving him. Let me Google that shit. It'll get on my nerves. What's his bloodline name? Talatonga, along with Tamatonga, Tonga Loa, and JC Mateo. It's Tala, Tala. Maybe. Jacob Fatu should have not lost that belt that quick. That fucking referee should have seen. There was so many shenanigans going on in that ring at one time. We were talking some old school earlier, but no, these are new guys that just debuted. One returned and one debuted at Night of Champions and helped Solo Sokoa beat Jacob Fatu. Pretty shitty. Yes, in his new group. Are we going to get those two groups feuding with each other going into? They're not advertising Survivor Series to be war games this year. All right, my Jaws 3 is actually wrapped up now, all the way through the credits. An Alan Landsberg production. You got Lance Atoa still out there, whatever who his fucking name is. We don't need all these people coming up in there. So on the horizon, we got to watch Jaws Revenge next week. I'm going to start it an hour early, so we'll see how that goes. See if we piss anybody off. Jacob is one of the rising stars. I like to see Jacob Fatu versus Paul Logan. I'd like to see. I mean, you mean Logan Paul? I'd like to see Jacob versus anybody, dude. That guy can go for a man his size. Do those standing moonsaults and run and jump up on the ropes. He's way better than damn L.A. Knight doing that stuff. But yeah, she's been backstage with she's done some actual blood sport fighting here recently and some other type of shows. So looks like they're mainly using her to train people. But I've seen her backstage, and she wrestled in a tag match. Hadn't been that long ago with Maxine Dupree. Dupree. Do I still have my LA Night bumpers on here? Yeah, I do.
Let me talk to you.
Roid Breaker. he damn Braun Breaker tans too much. I think she will be. I think she'll be in NXT training or producer, one or the other.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't think they're gonna let her go to AEW. Oh, I love Jacob Fatu, man. He's such a good wrestler. Oh, that's right. I forgot she was one of the coaches on that what do they call that show on there? I forget what they call it. Yeah. Nerds, you love us. All right, nerds. I'm gonna actually go ahead and get off of here. I gotta get my shit ready for work. And my wife's starting work with me tomorrow. So I want to make sure I get up early enough to get us to work on time. Elevate. What is your thoughts on this, Elevate? I think it'll be good. They got way too many women that are not being used. They need to push them, and at least have some new matches that we hadn't seen before. And then throw them all in a damn battle royal or something like that. Yeah, they got that Legends show too, but they also got that other one. Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah. So I'm getting off here, boys and girls. So we're starting an hour early next week. Jaws Revenge next week. Don't forget it. So that'll be 9 o'clock Eastern. So we're going to try that for once because I need to be able to start getting off of here a little earlier. And we'll see how it goes. But that way I can stay on a little longer if I have to, and it doesn't go over into like midnight, 1 o'clock for me, because it's almost midnight for me if you guys don't remember that. So I really appreciate everybody that watches it. We had a really nice, calm. Yeah, well, she's out for probably 4 to 6 months. So when she comes back, Roxanne Perez will probably have taken her spot, and she'll probably come back as a face. So you're probably right. That's cool. I'm down. She's rehabbing. Yep. You're on like Donkey Kong. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys. Anybody that watches this now, you'll catch the replay. That's cool. Smash the like button on any of the videos that I post. My haul video is next. A couple hours before this came on, I did my weekly movie hunt. I got some pretty cool comments on that. So watch that, please. I've got my wife and I did a thrifting video together. I'll be editing that and posting it. I've got my Goodwill update done. I'll post that about, why I haven't shopped there in a while. And then I got a couple other surprises coming up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I appreciate it, everybody. Wish my wife luck on her new adventure tomorrow, coming to work for the same company I'm in. So let me turn off the comments. So yeah, I appreciate it. So until next time, boys and girls, as I always say, this has been JEFFMAN316. I am your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen,